Hello, welcome to Tree Yogi Yoga. Today's session, we're going to work with a flow for anxiety. So if you're feeling anxious or nervous, if you're feeling like it's difficult to catch your breath, or maybe you're sort of quite stuck in your head and finding it difficult to ground and be present, then this flow is for you. We're going to bring the tempo down and activate that parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest, which is super helpful for things like anxiety and stress and nervousness. All right then, so we'll get started. Find a comfortable seat. You can sit on a block or a cushion or a book if you don't have a block, just to help elevate your hips and rotate them slightly and find length in your spine. So take a couple of breaths to land into the space. Close your eyes. Bring your attention into your body. Feel the floor beneath you, representing the earth, this place of grounded connection. Knowing that the earth is always there as a support, offering stability, nourishment. And then draw your attention to your spine and gently lift through the crown of your head. Soften your shoulders down your back. An invitation to take your left hand towards your chest and your right hand to your belly. And just rest the hands on your body. Relax the arms. Bring your attention to your breath. And with your next inhale, I want you to breathe into the lowest chamber of your lungs, so your right hand expands as the belly draws out, the diaphragm lowers. Exhale fully and completely. Maybe notice that little contraction of your right hand as it softens back with the belly. Inhale to expand through that belly, feeling the lift in your right hand. Exhale fully and completely. Inhale into your belly, expanding from the front and the sides. Exhale, bringing a sense of relaxation and calm into your body. Okay, so with your next breath, I invite you to count your inhale. And at the top of your inhale, hold the breath for a second. And then exhale completely, following your attention to the base of your breath. Counting the same amount as you go. So inhale fully, right from the base of your lungs up into your heart space. Pause at the top. And then exhale completely. Inhale. Pause at the top. Exhale completely. And just do this with your own breath, this breath count. Just allow the breaths to be long and even, without any strain or particular effort. Just bring oxygen into the body and activate that diaphragm by breathing into the lower chamber of your lungs and expanding your belly as you do so. Take 3 more breaths here. So long, even inhales and exhales. Pause at the top. Great. And then release the pranayama. An invitation to take your hands to your opposite shoulder, so cross them over your chest. And then bow your head into your arms, chin to chest. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. And then swap your hands, so other hand comes on top. Bow your chin to your chest. Send yourself lots of love. Know you're safe and protected. Deep breaths into the belly. And then release your arms. And we're going to sweep the arms up around the body and bring the palms to touch above the head. With your next exhale, take the right hand down beside you and lean over towards that right hand. Think about the ribs opening up towards the sky and soften your left shoulder. Float back up through center and take the left hand down. Exhale, roll the ribs up. Great, float back up through center and then take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together and push the palms away from you. Breathe into your belly and your heart space. Expand, find space in your body. Open your heart. And then bring the hands out in front of you and interlace the fingers and push them away from you at shoulder height. So the backs of the hands drawing away. And just broaden through the back of the heart space. And maybe you want to just gently rock side to side here. Great. And then release your hands. We're going to meet in all fours. So come into tabletop position and we'll take some cat-cows. So drop the belly button, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, open the heart space, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, round the body, chin to chest, tuck that tailbone under, maybe push the hands into the floor. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Great. Now come back through center and sit the hips down and back into child's pose. Just soften your body towards the floor. Feel the earth as a support. Surrender your energy, surrender any discomfort or anxiety, any uncomfortable feelings. Let them melt away. Keep the breath long and smooth. Breathe into the back body. Exhale completely. Inhale to find space. Exhale to relax. Great. And then with your next inhale, bring your body up into all fours and tuck your toes. Push your hips up and back. Find your way into downward facing dog. So press the hands into the floor and really plant those knuckles down. Lift all your fingers if you can and feel that grabbing of your palm into the floor, then place your fingers back down. Bend your knees to allow that nice length from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Heels can come off the floor. If you want to, straighten through the legs, and if it's there for you today, then go for it. But just remember to never to compromise that length in your spine. Deep breath. Great. Then bring your right leg up behind you. Doesn't matter how high it goes, just lengthen the right leg away from you. And with an exhale, sweep it through the hands. You can use your hand to help it get there. Drop your back knee, untuck your toe. Keep your hands planted. And we're just going to take a moment in runner's lunge. So you can come to your fingertips to find that length from the crown of your head to your heel. Sink that left hip into the floor. And then from here, option 2, wiggle around from side to side into the hips. So you can bring your knee on the outside edge of your arm, if that feels okay. And just drop the hips to the left-hand side. Lift them up through center, drop them over to the right. If you need to pad your back knee out, then go ahead. Deep breaths all the while, just breathing into that belly. Feel your body in the moment, in the present moment. Great. And then gently come back through center, and this time keep that right foot out to the outside edge of your mat. And take a few moments here. You can have this as a still posture or find movement here, your choice. Deep breath. And then tuck your back toe, lift the back knee. And step back into plank, drop your knees and take a cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly button, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to open through the front body. Exhale, round, broadening through the back body. Inhale to lift. And exhale to round the spine. Lovely. Come back through neutral, tuck your toes and push your hips up and back, downward dog. Take a deep breath in here, expand your belly. Exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Do that again. Inhale through your belly. Exhale with a sigh through the mouth. And then raise your left leg up and back. And with the next exhale, take your left foot through the hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. And again, either you want to come to your fingertips and find length from the crown of the head to the heel, or you can have your hands flat, whatever works. You can also use blocks here to help find that length. Allow your hips to sink. Your hands are taking the pressure off your knees, so don't worry if your knee comes forward with your ankle, it's fine. Open through that hip, and then maybe here you want to sink the hips side to side. Move slowly and with your breath. So inhaling deeply and exhaling. Great. And then come back to stillness. An option to take that foot to the outside edge of your mat and the hand on the inside edge for lizard. And here again, option to move with your lizard or to be still and focus on the connection through your hands, the length through the crown of your head and the heel of your foot. Draw the shoulders down the back. Use your breath to move into any areas of stiffness or tension, anything you feel in a particular area, maybe discomfort. You can just take the breath there, take your attention there, and then just invite it to let go. Invite whatever might be holding on to dissolve into the air. I invite you to move intuitively in your body during this practice. Great, and then tuck your back toe and lift your back knee. Take a breath here. And step the left foot back to meet the right and drop your knees for cat-cow. Deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Great, and then come through neutral and bring your forearms to the mat in front of you, and then settle your hips down to the floor as well. So you've got your elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms outstretched along the mat in front of you, palms nice and wide so you really feel that connection through your hands, that reassuring connection through the mat. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Lift your right leg, shuffle it away. Lift your left leg. Shuffle it away, lengthen through the lower body and gently press the pelvis into the floor and roll your shoulders down your back. Keep your chin slightly tucked. Deep breaths here. Find your drishti, your focal point, and allow your focal point, your breath, and the feeling of being in your body to send a wave of calm through your body and your mind. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly peel down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes and rise up through the knees into downward facing dog. Press the hands into the floor. Externally rotate your upper arms. And then with your next couple of breaths, find your way to the top of the mat. So walk the feet forward slowly and mindfully, like your feet are kissing the earth. And when they get to the top, have them hip distance apart. Bend your knees completely and allow your body to cascade down over the legs. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale fully. Relax your head, your neck and your shoulders. Option to take your hands to opposite elbows if you want to. Give the head a gentle nod. Give it a soft shake side to side like you're saying no. And then nod once more like you're saying yes. Now release that completely. Take a deep inhale. Expand the belly against your thighs. Exhale fully. And then with your next inhale, bend the knees and we're going to roll up from the base of the spine, stacking the vertebrae on top of each other, one at a time. Head and shoulders are the last things to come up. And when you get there, take some rolls of your shoulders in one direction and then in the other direction too. Deep breaths. And then roll the shoulders down the back, open your palms. Feel your feet connecting you to the earth, to this lifeline, this stable, bountiful lifeline that has everything we need to survive. Feel that energy drawing up through your feet, the connection through the sole of your feet, drawing up into your legs, your pelvis, up into your abdomen, up through the spine, into your heart space. Feel that grounding earth energy through the palms, the arms, up through your throat and into your head, and then shining out through the crown of your head. Great, then bring your hands to your opposite shoulder like we did at the beginning and hug. Bring your chin towards your chest, close the eyes. Great, release the hands and then cross them the other way so the other one goes on top. Bow your head and close your eyes. And then gently release. Come up to your Tadasana and we're going to find tree pose. So plant both feet into the mat and then ground through your right leg. And we're going to lift the left foot to the toe. You can place your toe on the floor and have your heel resting against your right calf. If that's enough, bring your palms to your heart center and just focus on grounding through that foot. Standing foot, going tall through your crown of your head. If you want, you can place your foot on your calf. See how that feels. Open that left knee towards the back of the room. And then option as well to take your left foot to your right thigh on the inside edge and ground down through that standing leg. Okay, so whichever version you feel most comfortable with today, and maybe you normally do one type of version, maybe you want to try a different one. Just whatever you do, just make sure that you find that drishti, that focal point, and breathe into your belly. So really find a moment of peace, focus, and balance in your day. Lovely. And then release the hands, bring the knee back to face the front wherever your leg is. Replace that left leg onto the floor. Give both legs a little shake. And we'll take it to the other side. So ground through your left leg. Come to the toe of your right leg, and maybe here is where you want to be on this side. Or maybe the foot to your calf. Or take your hand to your ankle and help that foot come up to your thigh. So just avoiding any weight on the knee. And maybe keep a little micro bend in that standing knee so you're not locking out at the knee joint. Right knee drawing back towards the back of the room. Grow tall through the crown of your head and find a focal point to gaze at. Connect with your breath and strengthen through your core. Great, then gently release. the hands and the right foot. Give the legs a little shake out. And then find your Tadasana. Raise the arms up overhead. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bend the knees and fold into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, halfway lift, lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone and draw the shoulders gently down the back. And then bring the hands down to the floor and step back into plank position. Drop the knees here and sit back onto your calves for hero pose. Okay, so we're going to take Brahmari, which is humming bee breath, and it's really amazing for anxiety, for any feelings of kind of disquiet inside you. Brahmari can just really activate that parasympathetic nervous system and draw our attention down, lower the vibrations to a comfortable place where we can be at peace. So take your hands and place your fingers over your eyes, just gently, and your thumbs over your ear. And then from here, we're going to inhale, and with your exhale, make a humming sound through your throat. So I'll demonstrate. Inhale. So continue with your own breath and really just focus on that vibration inside you and the breaths being long and smooth. And take 10 of these breaths with your own rhythm, and after 10, just wait with your hands on your knees. You can take more than that. You can pause the video and take as many as you need. When you're done, take a moment to feel your body in space and notice the effects of the pranayama. And then with your next inhale, sweep the arms up around the body, interlace the fingers above the head, push the palms away from you. Slide the hips over to one side and the arms over to the other. Stretch through the side body. Come back up through seated and slide the hips over to the other side. Back up through center. Release the arms and bring your glutes down to the mat. Lengthen the legs out in front of you. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together so the legs are in like a diamond shape, and your hands, your heels are about 2 hands distance away from your pelvis. Soften your body down over your legs. If you have a bolster here and you'd like to use it, then you can place a bolster on your feet or on the mat in front of you, wherever works for you. Or just fold down over the legs. Allow your back to round. Allow your body to soften and close your eyes. Let your head and neck be relaxed. And take deep breaths into your belly, up into your ribs and your heart space. And exhale completely. Continuing to breathe with your own rhythm. And then with your next inhale, gently peel back up. Lengthen the legs out. So find Dandasana. Spine is long, feet are flexed. And then here you might want to take your hands to your sit bones and just sort of shuffle the flesh away from them to help tilt the pelvis forwards, or sit on a block or a book or a cushion. And then take your hands beside your body and you can just ease the body down over the legs until you kind of reach that sticking point. Take an inhale there. And then exhale, soften your body. If you can reach your feet, then you can take hold of them. If not, take your thigh, your calves. Close your eyes. You can also use a strap. Here as well, if you want to use a bolster, you can place the bolster along your legs and fold over the bolster. Nice. Now slowly emerge. Find a comfortable seated position. And we're going to finish as we started. So in any comfortable seat, find your book or your block or your cushion if you want to. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Soften your shoulders. Find that connection to the earth through your root chakra. Feeling stability, balance, and peace. Check in with your breath. Send yourself love, respect, and gratitude. And then bring your hands to your heart space, and we'll inhale together through the nose. Exhale with a big sigh through your mouth, audible sigh. One more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale, audible sigh. Bow your head to your hands. Namaste. And thank you for practicing with me for this session. I hope you feel calm and relaxed and balanced and ready to take on whatever comes your way. I look forward to seeing you again for some yoga.